for this discovery set from Tom Ford. So the first one that we're going to tap into is going to be that Santal blush. Now, it does say that this fragrance is feminine leaning, but I ain't going to hold you. Depending on how these come off, I'm tapping into every single one of these. I'm wearing all of these. So, nice. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know right now, I think that this is somewhat magnetic. As far as like how the fragrances sit in the box. Let me go ahead because y'all know how I got to do it. I got to make sure that I get the full experience. I don't know why it's not going all the way down. There you go. Like these, you kind of got to push in. Magnetic cap though, so you are able to tap into that. Boom. And the first one we're going to go over is going to be Santal Blush. I'm eager to try these, fam. Y'all just don't know how happy I am to be finding these type of deals. I'm telling you, your B.O.B. General, I'm going to make sure I keep you laced when it comes to this type of stuff. All right, Santal Blush. Let's chap into it. Let's see how this one's going to be coming out. Yeah. Won't even need too much. Okay, all right. Now, this one is coming off high florals for sure. This is like a lang-a-lang type of fragrance. Like, you're going to be getting a lot of florals with this one. Somewhat of a spicy fragrance, but it's more floral dominant than it is spicy right now. Almost has a little bit of sweetness in there, but it's still more floral, spicy, sweet than it is anything else. I want to say that the rose, it almost has like a floral, earthy vibe about itself. Like you can't pick up the lang-a-lang. The lang-a-lang is going to be the most dominant note as far as the floral aspect of things that you can pick up. Right now, the way this is coming off, this might be one of those fragrances that is more feminine leaning than it is masculine leaning. Now, this fragrance does have carrot seed in it, and I'm wondering is that because you can pick up the spices, but there is like this somewhat unique aspect of this fragrance it's not throwing the direction of it off because it's still more lang-a-lang dominant, more spicy dominant. It's more florals accord in here for sure. But if it's that carrot seed, oh my gosh. I can see this on a woman though. I can't see this as a masculine fragrance at all. This is going to be one of those that daytime for sure. I don't know if I want this will be one of those like office type of fragrances in my personal opinion. Like you're going to rock this to the office. You might even rock this to a little happy hour, but it's going to be like a happy hour after work. It's not going to be something to where you just going out for brunch and the day might linger on and you like, yeah, let me throw on Santal Blush. Nah, this will be a great fragrance for a professional setting though, for sure. Spices, that lang-a-lang mixing together with the jasmine and rose is adding a more of an earthy complex. And with the way the carrot seeds is mixing together with it as well, I'm thinking that that's what's giving it that earthy sense as well. Now, this fragrance does have fenugreek in it. I don't even know. That's just another form of spice. So it's saying that it's like a yellow golden seed spice, which I can see that. It is adding to the spicy appeal of this one. And that's where I'm. Oh man, this is just extremely unique. Like, this is where the decants come big into play. This is where the decants make a huge factor into a fragrance because this is not a safe blind buy. This is a very unique acquired smell. Like this is one that you just have to be fond of, especially if you're more into those floral fragrances. Like this is going to be one more so for the ladies more than anything. But even for the ladies, like this would still be a very elegant, upscale, very mature fragrance. I really can't see somebody young rocking this, especially if you're just now getting into fragrances for the ladies. I can't see somebody young rocking this. Like your fragrance, your nose palette is going to have to be very developed to dive into this one. This isn't an easy to wear, or not even easy to wear, but I can't see it how it would be. Like, put it like this: if this is on the same scale of like a Comro, where Comro is extremely mass appeal, a lot of people love that one. I don't care if you have Comro or Kawak. Like either one, both of those have that mass appeal type of DNA. Those are almost blind buy worthy. This one is definitely sample worthy. It's not blind buy. And after the sample, after you run through your decant, then if you enjoy it, then by all means, you will get a bottle. But right now, this one isn't one that I can just see even most women wearing. This is one that I can see more of like 35, maybe even 40 plus. Like you're well into your career. You got a lot going on. You're very business professional. That's that type of fragrance right there. I will say that Lang Lang was a nice touch, but again, that kerosene was somewhat off-putting. It does have a nice touch of spice, but that spice is going to be much more of like a soft yellow spice. It does have cinnamon in there, but you don't really get the cinnamon boasting from the fragrance like that. It's more of that jasmine, the Lang Lang. It's more of the floral accord mixing together with a nice cinnamon touch up top. So that's going to be the first one right there. Let me go ahead, because y'all know how I do it. Every single one of these, I take them out the decant, I take them out the travel, pop, and I put the new one in. So I got to move this one around real quick. Ebon Fume, that's going to be the one that we save for last, because that's the one I'm most eager to tap into. So we are going to save Ebon Fume for last. But the next one that we're going to be diving into is going to be the Boyce Marcon. But let me dive into the chat, see what y'all talking about real quick. Lincoln, what up, fam? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, fam, it's challenging, man. It's challenging. Dakota said I found the Santal blush is a good fragrance for layering. I can see that. I can see that. And I can see that for sure. Especially if you have something that's extremely, like, let's say if you have an extremely like dark leather fragrance or something that's extremely masculine and you kind of want to dial it down a little bit. I can see how that one would be a great layering fragrance. And for me to have a 10 ml of it, I appreciate that, Dakota. I'll be able to use this in a lot of situations now. Because I can't just see myself rocking it as a fragrance on its own. Like, this might be one that I might have to layer a little bit. So good tip on that.